Good morning, students. Myself, Sri Dande sir from Adarshi Vidyalaya Patan Saungi. Students, today we are going to teach of science subject of 8th class. In this subject, the third lesson is force and pressure. Now today we are going to learn about force. So student, what is force? Force means Newton's first law tells us that when any stationary object, when we do not act any type of force on this object, it remains stationary. जेव्हा केव्हा आपण एखाद्या वस्तूवर जे स्थिर वस्तू आहे त्या वस्तूवर कोणत्याही प्रकारचा जर बलाचा वापर नाही केला तर ती वस्तू स्थिर राहते. फॉर एक्झाम्पल चेअर, टेबल. चेअर remains stationary when we do not act any type of force on this chair or table. जेव्हा त्या चेअरवर किंवा टेबलवर जेव्हा त्या टेबलवर किंवा खुर्चीवर त्या चेअरवर आपण कोणत्याच प्रकारचा बलाचा वापर करणार नाही तोपर्यंत ती वस्तू चेअर आणि किंवा टेबल आपल्या जागेवर स्थिर राहील. हा न्यूटनचा पहिला नियम, न्यूटन फर्स्ट लॉ. आणि जेव्हा एखादी वस्तू गतिमान अवस्थेमध्ये असेल तेव्हा ती त्याच अवस्थेमध्ये एका विशिष्ट दिशेने ती गतिमान असते. हा सुद्धा न्यूटनचा फर्स्ट लॉ आहे. व्हेन एनी ऑब्जेक्ट इज इन मूव्हिंग पोझिशन it remains in moving position in specific direction. This is the first law of Newton's. For example, ball. When the ball is moving in a sliding position, it's continuous moving in the same direction and same speed. This is the example of moving position when we do not act any type of force on this ball. This is Newton's first law. Now observe these three pictures in the book. They are given in the book also. This is first picture, this is second, and this is third. What we observe from this picture? Now see this picture. What is given in this picture? Someone is pushing the car. Means he is acting a force on this car directly. In second picture, some boy is pulling the rope of the dog tied on the neck of this dog. It means that this boy is acting a force to pulling the dog. In third picture, the boy is kicking a ball. The boy is kicking the ball. It means that the boy is acting a force on the ball directly. In all these pictures, we observe that every person try to act the force on the object directly. Therefore, this type of force we will call contact force. This type of force we will call contact force because this all types of force acting on object directly in contact. Therefore, this object moving. In the first example, when he pushing the car moves in the forward direction. In this picture, the boy is pulling the dog. Therefore, boy is acting force on this dog. Dog is pulling here towards him. In this picture, the boy is kicking the ball. It means that boy acting a force on this ball to kick directly. Therefore, these all examples are of contact force. This is the first type. Now we will see non-contact force. First type is contact force and second type is non-contact force. See the picture, different types of picture of non-contact force. In first type, the magnet attracts the iron nails towards itself. It means that in this picture the magnet acting a force indirectly to attract the nails. Second picture, the comb when we rub on the hair, it get electrostatic force, and this comb is attract the pieces of paper from some distance. It means that this comb is not directly contact to act the force on this paper. In the third picture, the coconut is throwing from the tree towards the earth. This force is called as gravitational force. What we will see that in the non-contact force. In the first example, a magnetic force. Magnetic force acts on the iron nails indirectly to attract the nails. Indirectly, this is not contact directly with the nails. Indirectly acts the force. Second is electrostatic force. When the comb is rubbed on the hair, it gets electrostatic force and the comb attract the pieces of paper towards itself. जेव्हा केव्हा एखाद्या कोंबला आपण घासल्यानंतर रब केल्यानंतर त्याच्यात फोर्स निर्माण होतो आणि तो कागदाचे लहान तुकड्याला स्वतःकडे अट्रॅक्ट करतो इनडायरेक्टली. तो कोंबसुद्धा त्या कागदाच्या डायरेक्ट संपर्कात न येता त्याच्यावर तो फोर्स ॲक्ट करतो. तिसरं एक्झाम्पल, थर्ड एक्झाम्पल इज दॅट द coconut is throwing from the tree towards the earth. This force is called gravitational force. In this force, gravitational force is acts on the coconut and attracts the coconut from this height of the tree towards the earth by gravitational force. In this position also, this force is not act directly to the coconut, but it attract toward the gravitational force toward the earth due to gravitational force. Due to magnetic force, electrostatic force, gravitational force, these all forces do not act directly on an object. तीनही जे फोर्स आहे, जे बल आहे, तिन्ही प्रकारचे जे बल आहे ते वस्तूवर कोणत्याच प्रकारचं डायरेक्ट संपर्कात न येता त्या वस्तूवर कार्य करते. आणि म्हणून धिस फोर्स देअरफॉर these types of force we will called non-contact force. So students, today we are clear the point. First point is that Newton's first law. Newton's first law. Second point is there are two types of forces. First is contact force. These are the examples. These are the pictures of contact force. And second part is non-contact force. How the non-contact force acts on an object indirectly to attract the objects toward itself. This is called non-contact force. These are the contact force because these examples, these persons are directly contact to the object. Therefore, this is contact force. In this type, the force is not directly contact to the object. Therefore, this force is called non-contact force. Okay, thank you.